sad, though, isn't it?
Yes,
Hey,
it
did you
is.
hear about the guy who's in a market and a woman comes up to him and she says, "Excuse me, are you Tim Curry?" He says, "Yeah." She says, "You're the father of one of my children." He said, "What?" She said, "You're the father of one of my children." He says, "Oh, yeah, I remember. A few years ago, I met you at a stag party and we had sex at a pool table and you stuck a carrot in my and I cleaned up with your dress. Is that it?" I said, "No, I'm your son Johnny's sixth grade teacher at St. Bernadette."
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, okay.
Super Dave, you should tell that joke you told me about, it's not offensive, about the bus driver and the lady.
Oh, that's a great joke.
Wait,
I can't tell that because you need to see it.
Just tell one clean joke.
This is
Norm, do you ever tell jokes?
I'm not very good at it. Super Dave's like an expert, but this joke's completely clean.
Okay.
Oh, it's a great joke, but they have to see it.
No.
Just try it. Try
All
it.
right. A bus driver's on a bus with one passenger, and a woman gets on. And he looks at the woman, and he puts both his hands around his neck like he's choking himself, and he goes, "Hee-hee." And she takes her purse and hits him in the face as hard as she can. She said, "You bastard, how dare you?" Chico sits down. Now he's driving, and he looks in the rearview mirror. He puts his hands around his neck again, and he goes, "Hoo-hoo." She comes running up and punches him in the back of the head. Now she's ready to get off the bus. He looks over at her and goes, "Hee-hee." She slaps him in the face and storms off the bus. Bus driver pulls away. The guy in the back said, "Hey, what was that?" He said, "What?" "That thing with you and that woman." He said, "Oh, it was nothing. We're old friends, and last week her son hung himself, and we tease each other."
You're listening to the Super Dave Osborne Show with his new friend Norm Macdonald. They come on, they do things. They're funny. I love them. You're good boys. You're good boys. Oh, that's a good one.
Almighty.
That's a good Super Dave, you owe me another couple of jokes, so you call later now.
You know what I read today?
Yeah,
in the
what?
Inquirer that
What?
Michael Richards was attacked at that pink yogurt place.
Oh, he was attacked?
Yeah.
Well, that's another thing that's sort of scary is, first of all, Mel Gibson has a career that he could hurt. Michael Richards doesn't really.
Wait a minute, Norm. I believe Super Dave was going to tell a joke there. I'm
Oh,
kind of.
I'm sorry. I thought it was really
No. Well, it seemed to me that he was going to say something because he wasn't being serious. And then you said some. Super Dave, was there a joke there?
No, Norm. No. I was telling the truth.
Okay.
That I read where he got these punk kids ran at him and slammed his car and everything, tried to turn it over, and he ran away.
Right.
Yeah, because I'd be very frightened because, like Mel Gibson, if you make fun of Jewish people, then it's not like you're in danger. But
What?
if you're driving
What did you
around,
say?
You heard him.
Uh-oh. Hey, here's the thing, and I'm going to say it again.
Here's a very funny thing that happened. Marlon Brando, remember, said that Hollywood ran, the Jewish people ran Hollywood.
That's right.
Yeah, but Marlon Brando.
And then he had to apologize.
Marlon Brando
and then they let him work.
Say anything. Marlon Brando lived.
Well, listen to Norm Macdonald and Super Dave argue about the Jews.
Marlon Brando lived behind a cardboard cutout.
What?
He lived behind a cardboard cutout. He was 900 pounds. So he could basically say anything.
No, but don't you think Michael Richards would be kind of in peril? And
well, but I don't think he had a career.
No, I'm saying just physically.
Hey, did you cut us off?
I didn't.
Are we just talking?
Yeah, you guys.
We're not even on the radio.
You haven't been on for the last hour, but it's great.
That's so great. I haven't talked to Norm in about 3 weeks.
Jonathan, don't you think that
permission?
Michael Richards may have his life sort of in danger?
Yes.
No, I would move to either Tucson or Idaho.
Yeah, or Wisconsin.
Why, is Wisconsin good too?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You mean like just a shack in the woods or something?
Or Boston. He could move to Boston.
Yeah. Who's hanging up? Did Norm hang up?
Norm, hang up.
No, he's not hanging up. Dave, Super Dave, call us back with another joke later.
What time?
I don't care. I'm going to be here for another 20 hours.
Hey, Norm, what are you doing?
Let's listen to Super Dave and Norm talk
while
we
get
go
together on the holidays.
Yeah.
You want to?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
That's a Hollywood answer. Norm did not mean that.
I love him. We have a lot of fun.
This is, I'll tell you, man.
Can I tell you a great story about Norm Macdonald?
Go ahead. Norm Kenny?
I don't know what the story
is. Oh, it's the dog story in Vegas.
Here now is a dog story about Norm in Vegas. Go ahead.
It's the greatest story in the history of the world. Norm's in Vegas, and they give him a massive suite because he loses about $11 million a minute.
Yeah, and that World Series of Poker kind of stuff, right?
That was well before that.
Okay.
The World Series of throwing away your money.
Oh, and now for the World Series of throwing away your money, here's Norm Macdonald.
And he has an associate named, can I give her name?
Sure, yeah.
No, Lori. I'm not going to give her whole name.
Lojo.
Okay, so we got her whole name. And she's adorable.
And her family's listening.
Right. And she has a dog a little bigger than my tennis shoe. And so we're going downstairs so Norm can lose some money. And Lori leaves the dog in the suite. When we come upstairs, the door is open to the suite. Mm-hmm. And it's impossible to get in unless you have a key. So obviously the dog had opened the door and left because he was fed up waiting. And the entire inside of the suite was on the floor. Wallpaper, lights, pillows, stuffing, everything.
Yeah.
And the dog was downstairs in the jail with people, with other guys, with drunks